Hello, welcome back to another building video with me, King Jammer, slab in hand, ready to show you guys this little barn that we made the other day in our live stream. And I thought this will be a good one to do a video about, a little barn. And you can do this in starter Minecraft. There are a couple of blocks on this side that you would need Silk Touch for, but on this side these are all available in starter Minecraft, and I'll show you guys around just a little bit. Today we're going to focus not on the farm part of the area, but only on the barn part of the area. And so let's hop inside and take a quick look around, and we'll get straight into building it. Now this area of course can be anything you want it to be. Hello Beefy. It could be anything you want it to be, however you want it done. But the outside is really what we're primarily focusing on, block for block today in this build. So let's hop right into it. All right, here's our little sample selection of blocks we're going to be using today. We've got barrels, dark oak. We've got, what are these? Composters, hay bales. Then we've got the dark oak fence post and gate. This is oak log and spruce stair slabs and trapdoors. Oh my gosh. And it's not even a slab, it's planks. Oh my gosh, today. Today will not stop. Okay, and we're going to start by placing an oak log here, and we're going to make this 9 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to place another one. So these are 9 apart, and the front is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to finish our little rectangle right there. Nope, right there. Yes, okay. And these are going to be 4 high. So if you're following along, 4 high on these. And then we have our roof to get started to give it that nice rounded barn shape. So go ahead and lay those out. And then from here, we're looking at the front. This is the front. This is where the archway of our roof is going to be. So you want to go off to one side and place a stair. And then another one in front of that. And then from over here, actually, let me get on top. So if I'm in survival mode, I would be on top of that stair, and I'm going to place another one, which will make it an upside down stair. So I'm just crouching and sliding back, and I'm placing that upside down stair, and then one on top of that. That's right. You've got, I don't know why I'm talking like that. You've got a stair, an upside down stair, and a stair on top of that. And from there, we're going to switch to slabs. We're going to go to a slab like that, jump and place one, and then out by another slab and jump and place that. And we've got to do this 3 more times. So stair, another stair, upside down stair, cooperate with me, and then a stair on top of that, and then we're going to place another stair, jump, that's a slab guys, place a slab, jump, place a slab, place a slab, jump, place a slab. And so now you've got your roof looking like that, and from there I'm just going to connect those and bring it up by 1, and that's your barn roof shape for this size building. So let's do it again on the back side. Stair, stair, upside down stair, and then one on top of that. And once you're there, you just switch to your slabs, place a slab, bring it up by 1, place a slab, bring it up by 1. Last time, if you haven't got it yet, I'll slow down one for this one. So I just place a step from the ground on the top block, and I slide over and I place a stair, and then I place an upside down stair, and then I jump and place a stair, and then I slide over with my slab, place a slab, jump and place a slab, place a slab, jump and place a slab, and then I'm going to connect these up just like that. And so that's our basic roof outline. This build is like half done, and we've only been going for 5 minutes. So then from there, we're going to add an interesting angle to this side. So I want to extend both of these by 1 stair. And then I'm going to switch to my slab, or you could just use a solid plank right there and make a plank pretty much. And then I'm going to bring it over by one on either side, and then I'm going to lay a slab on top of that, and then I'm going to connect those, and that's going to give us this shape. And I have to do the same thing on the other side. So I just extend those out just like that, not like that, like that. I want to make a full block right there, and then I'll bring that out by a slab and then add one on top of there, and then I just want to connect those. Now this is where the build gets interesting. Let's go look at our original build just up the hill over here, and you're gonna see that we have a jumbled bunch of blocks on the roof and on the other side as well. And this is where you're gonna take a selection of blocks in the wall and on the roof and give it this interesting look, and that's what we're going for in this build. Some people don't like a jumbled build like this, and some people do appreciate it. I like it. I enjoy it. It's not boring. It looks different, and that's what I'm all about. So let's go over here, and we're going to attempt to accomplish this look. So let me grab a selection of these blocks. I'm going to get the barrel, the dark oak, the composter, hay bale, and let's see, I'm going to get this spruce slab. I'm going to get these. Actually, I'm going to grab some of these leaves because we forgot to grab those. And I also need ferns of both sizes. And again, if you are still starting your world and you don't have ferns and you don't have the mycelium? Podzol, oh my gosh. Then have no fear. You will soon enough. Just get yourself Silk Touch and start looking. All right, so I'm just blending this a little bit. I'm just adding a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The cool thing about some of these blocks, like the hay bale, is that you can orientate these differently. So, all right, you see this, I've got stripes in this arrangement, stripes this way, vertical and horizontal, and then I also have the end block. So you got 3 different textures with the one block, and as well as the barrel. And you guys know this. You can get different looks with the barrel. I've got horizontal, vertical, and the end of the barrel. So those 2 blocks alone will give you 3 different looks. So you want to just kind of play around with that and see what you like and see how it works out in your build. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the Podzol block, and then later I'll come in and put my ferns. And the good thing about this type of building is if you don't like something, you just switch it out with something else. It's not a problem. You don't like that orientation of the barrel, you just switch it out for some. I didn't even have to do that. Switch it out for something else. And that's what I really enjoy about this. A lot of times I'll try not to come up with horizontal lines. Like I wouldn't do this. I would really try not to do that. Okay? Because that is a pattern. And we're trying to stay away from patterns. We're trying to do something completely different than adding patterns to our build. So in that case, I would definitely try to avoid it. Now I've got a hay bale that's kind of close to another one, so maybe I want my stripes to go a different way. Those are just things you can think about as you play around with this type of a build. So I'm going to go ahead and just jumble these up front and back. Okay, now when you get to the back side, you will see that because of this roof shape, we've got some flat lines through here, and I don't want that in my build. I will not have it. I won't stand for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a few blocks to this top layer. You can actually do a lot of good work with planks in this case as well. I also kind of want a couple of Podzol areas in the top. I added one here, and I've got one there and there, so that's probably fine. I'm gonna get my plank. Where's my plank? I was calling a slab a plank the entire time. we're not going to talk about that. I'm going to add some slabs up here as well. I covered one of my pods on. This is going to happen, so don't be afraid to break something out, add something back in. You know, it's okay. This is okay. That's going to happen in this type of building. We want to kind of cut out some of these extreme lines from time to time, like that, and add some planks in place. That kind of adds to that line. So this is okay. I mean, we're looking all right. I'm going to add one right there. I can't do that. I'll do that. Okay. Now we're going to take our large fern. We're going to stick that there. And it really doesn't matter. I kind of don't want a huge large fern looming over the top, but I will add a couple here. And that's really all you need. Now I will go ahead and put a couple of leaves in place. And that is just going to kind of give it that grown over look, you know what I mean? And I'll bring this one all the way down to the ground. You know, maybe this one is really taking over the place. And that's something I didn't do as much in the build we looked at before, but that is definitely an option with this type of build. Okay, so that side's complete. I'm gonna do a little more on this side. And if you've watched for this long, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. We're gonna be doing a lot more building tutorials in the future. All right, and then I'll add my fern here. And let me give myself another podzol maybe right here. And then I'll add my fern, my large fern right there, and a small one here. Now, one thing you can do with this dirt, if you don't want to look at that, you can definitely take one of these trap doors and go through anywhere you can and just kind of cover that up. That's okay, no problemo. Now we're just going to finish these walls and we will move on to the last step here. Now for the walls, we're going to do some of the same. I'm just going to bring these out by 2. I want to go all the way up, just mixing and matching. Like that, mix and match. And then I'm going to get my fence post. I chose dark oak. Again, you can choose whatever you like. Why am I doing it that way? Okay, there. I don't know why. Okay, and I'm going to place that there and one on top of that. So you got a little fence coming in, a little gated area coming into your little barn. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so it looks nice and open like a barn should. We still have to put our outside barn doors there, but that's what we have so far. Pretty simple so far, I think you'll agree. And now for the inside of the barn doors. These can give me trouble because it kind of wrecks my brain a little bit, I'll be honest. So where I want to start is the outside of the barn, okay? I'm going to place 3 of these slabs, trapdoors. Speak Minecraft, Jammer. Okay, and if you are in survival, you can definitely take 3 of those all the way up there. And you're gonna have to pile up and crouch to place the last 3. I'm gonna close all these up to give us that part of our barn door. That's too much breaking. So then from there, you want to go to the inside of the barn. And you can do this either way. You can start from the outside or the inside. Doesn't really matter. And I'm going to pile up and I'm going to do the last one. Now this is a choice that you can make. Do you want your barn doors to be 4 high or 3 high? Now here's the question. We did it 4 high in our other build, but if we do 3 high, we can give ourselves a slightly taller loft. But the outside is going to look a little bit different with shorter doors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this one 3 high, show you the loft on this one. I'll do the other side 4, and then you can just decide for your build which you like best. So where's my slab? Okay, so if you're doing 4 high, you want to go ahead and start from here. Okay, you need this full block. So you got to start the half slab underneath it, if that makes sense. Okay, and then you just want to bring it back by 2. That is it. Okay, and then from there, you'll notice that I can really only fit like 1 hay bale in there. And that's it, like 1 tall. From here, that looks kind of cute. I like it. But let's look at the other side. Let's make our barn doors only 3 high. Okay, these are 3 high, so you want to start your slab right behind there. Okay? So it's got to be on the top of the slab, or on top of the plank. From there, you'll see what I mean. It's got to be right on top of the plank. You're only bringing it back by 2. Now, in this case, you can definitely pile up, you know, way more hay bales and give it a slightly different look on the outside. And of course, again, you can orient them however you like, but you end up with more of this sort of a look. And so for me personally, I think I kind of like the barn doors at 3 high, so you can get kind of more stuff on the inside. But guys, that is the exterior of this build. Now we'll go back over and look at the original one, kind of show you around the inside what I did, but of course you can use your own creative imaginations to decide what to do on the inside of yours. I put down this path and I've got more of this podzol, and in here I put down the coal ore, you know, because Beefy gets a little dirty from time to time. And I've got some ferns on the inside here to give it that rustic look. I've got our little sheep over here. But that is the inside of my build. Stacked up a little bit of hay there in the corner. And that's the inside of my little barn. So anyway, that is probably going to do it for this video. I hope you guys do decide to build the little barn. I think it looks really cute. Go ahead and head over to my Discord. Link is in the description. Come by and say hello. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. I really would appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying these building videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.